Welcome to Puck Nation, episode number 64, guys. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to keep doing the numbers till we hit 100. After 100, you're on your own. You're going to have to
figure it out.
Yeah, so a lot of
Then
stuff.
it's episode a lot.
Yeah, episode that's there. Just go.
Could you imagine we've already made it to 64 episodes,
That's amazing,
guys?
man. That's amazing. Guys, before we get started, there's a lot of stuff we want to talk about. A lot of weird stuff happened this week in hockey. But before we get started, please say hi to my guys, Mike and Yanni. Boys, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. Not much. You guys good?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah? Everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're doing better than the Montreal Canadiens, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, we're going to get to them. Mike, you're not in a car today?
Not in a car. I'm not in a city. I'm not in a hotel. I'm not in a...
No, you're here.
I'm here, so...
Good.
Hey.
So let's get to it right away. Yanni, I'm glad you put up the guys in Red One Music, and which is our major sponsorship that makes everything happen. And for all your musical needs, I say this every week, but it's true. All your musical needs, all your DJ needs, all your podcast needs, go see them at 2069 Chartier Boulevard in Dorval. Or you can reach them at 514-225-2226. You tell them Puck Nation sent you. You go see Tommy, you go see James, and you go see Sergio. And I guarantee you, I give you my guarantee, they will help you out with everything. They help me out. They help Mike out.
Yep.
And everybody else we send there. So go see them.
100%.
And they'll take care of everything for you.
Good guys.
So, guys, let's get right to it. There's a couple of strange things that happened this week and even yesterday with Biz and all that. We're going to get to that.
Yeah.
But the strangest thing, the strangest, I mean, it was bound to happen. We called it here a couple of weeks ago, Monty getting fired in Toronto. I said it. It can't last when you...
In Boston.
Yeah, in Boston.
What did I just say?
Toronto.
In Toronto? Is that what I said?
No, I think you're dreaming in colors here.
I think this flag above me is... Anyway, sorry. Monty getting canned in Boston. We said it. You can't. It can't happen. You can't shit on your captain, then on your top scorer, then on your centerman. The guy's supposed to be like your number two, whatever centerman, and then you're arguing with everybody. Then the upstairs guys, they messed it all up. Anyway, whatever. We called it. It happened. He got canned. 6 days later, he is the head coach in the St. Louis Blues. How do you like them apples, Boston Bruins?
Yeah, for real.
Bounced back like a spring. Huh? Like I didn't
Dude.
miss a beat.
You know what's funny, Mike? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, they did it to Claude Julien, and
Yeah.
right away he gets hired here. They did it to Bruce, what's his face in
Bruce Cassidy.
and Cassidy, and right away he gets hired and wins a cup, no less.
Yeah.
Okay. And now look what's happening here. What do you think, guys? You think Monty's better off in St. Louis? Because he played for St. Louis for a little while, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And he's got Claude Julien there as an assistant coach.
Go figure. Another
The
last Bruins coach to win a cup.
No, that was Bruce Cassidy. Wasn't it? Oh, no.
To win a cup.
No, Bruce Cassidy won in Vegas. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bruins. Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood.
You know, it's kind of funny, though, because it's always too late, right? The players are all waking up and being like, it really sucks that a guy like Montgomery got fired for
They were
them
saying
playing
he's a good
bad.
guy, he's good
It's
this, but Yanni, but what do you expect them to say? You think Pasternak's going to come on the air and say, you know what, guy sucks.
he's a douchebag.
Yeah, he's a douche and whatever.
Yeah, but
sometimes that's the thing I can't stand about the National Hockey League is that they always have to be so politically correct. You know what I mean? Even with this bullshit with the injuries, with what's going on with Austin Matthews, he's got an upper body injury. Or, you see a guy get cracked in the head, he's got an upper body injury. Why can't you say his fucking head's busted?
well, why can't you just say that he's being shut down for the Euro, which is so obvious,
Well,
and he's going to get second opinions
Well,
to try to.
Hold on. I could understand why they don't.
Why?
Because,
Yanni?
okay, let's say you're Austin Matthews, and let's say it's the wrist, like we all
Yeah.
assume it is, right?
Mhm.
Your opposition might target that wrist.
Okay, in the National Football League, not only do they post it, okay,
Yeah.
and okay, so you're telling me the National Football, if I know that I don't know, Patrick Mahomes' leg hurts, whatever, okay, you don't think I'm chasing that leg? So yes, I understand what you're saying,
Mhm.
but I think
that's the
it's a
only
little
reason.
bit outdated. I think
Yeah.
it's a little bit. I think it's stupid for the media, and everybody just looks and sounds stupid, upper body. And anyway, whatever. We'll talk about that later.
And you would
Yeah.
think with all the tape they watch, they would know exactly what happened,
Obviously, if we know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, give me a break.
But-
But so, guys, do you think Monty's better off in St. Louis?
Well, I mean, I think he's going to have a fresh start, but I think the whole firing in the beginning is ridiculous. Look at his record. He's got like a ridiculous winning record. It's insane.
Mike, you know what? I
It's
said
insane. I'm gonna go on a limb, and all the Boston fans are gonna get super mad, but I don't. Cam Neely's a problem over there.
Well,
Yeah.
we called it. You know what? We had
Cam Neely
Pascal-
is the problem.
We had Pascal last week. I think they dropped the ball right away with the Swayman thing. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you guys, And again, I'm not gonna sit here and I didn't play in the National Hockey League, not even close. What I'm saying is I've been in dressing rooms where if you mess with the chemistry of a room, it messes your head, guys. It
Mhm.
really does.
Mhm.
That Swayman Ullmark thing, first of all, he trades Ullmark, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but you don't trade your number 2 when your number 1 is not signed. You don't do that. So that caused shit, right?
Yep.
Then, because the guy doesn't have a training camp, then he starts to play, and he's laying an egg. Well, I don't know. What did you expect?
Swayman is not playing like Swayman. Even now, they're winning games, and he's still not playing like he was.
Well, it's Corpusalo that got the shutout last week.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
but-
what I'm saying. It's
But the basic point is like it's a classic case of the guy got paid and all of a sudden he becomes average. This happens so often.
You're
know,
totally right, brother.
But it's mismanagement by the
Of course,
the upper,
of
this
course.
as far this falls on upper management.
I
Don
totally
Sweeney,
agree.
look at the guy, look at his body language, look how he talks. He's a yes man. You know who's calling the shots.
Well, Mike,
It's not him.
it's a Neely.
It's Neely calling
Okay,
all the.
but
He's
Mike-
telling him what to do.
Okay, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the last shot that Sweeney gets at this? Because, buddy, the next guy that's leaving is you.
Yeah.
has to be.
But Cam ain't going anywhere. He's embedded in that organization. He's like Harry Sinden 2.0. You know what I mean?
It's like
Like,
Bobby Clark who used to be
yeah.
in Philadelphia. Remember? Bobby Clark
Yeah.
would fucking shit on the table.
The fish stinks from the head down.
Yeah.
Kind of like Shanahan, right? Like it's but I'm
Totally.
saying like
Totally.
you change the GMs, you change the coaches, you get new players, you change it, but that guy at the top is still there.
Exactly.
He's still
Exactly.
there.
So the vision is the same. The guys are the same. He still sees it the same way.
Yeah.
Nothing changes, right?
So that's where the problem lies.
I think you're completely
And
right,
I think
man.
Jim Montgomery is a winning coach. I think his winning percentage was over 700. It's like 140 and 30 was
Yeah,
his
yeah,
career. It's like,
something- I-
oh,
great
let's fire him.
coach.
Like, what more do you
I
want?
said it. I said
You
it
know
last week.
what I mean?
You're
It's-
so right. I said it last week.
It's insane.
They did the same thing to Bruce Cassidy.
Mhm.
Dude, he was first in the league.
Oh.
First in the league, and they can him. I mean, I don't know what. You know what? It kind of sucks because it happens in all sports. It happens in the NFL. It happens everywhere.
And giving that guy the fucking captaincy, like, come on, man.
Listen, who else was
Listen,
gonna
but
get
no,
it?
but that's not a captain.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a captain.
Who else was going to get it? man?
Well, hey, hang on a second. But we could have said that in Montreal about Brendan Gallagher. Who else are they going to give it to? They skipped him. They overstepped him, and they gave it to the kid.
I would have loved to see him as a captain.
Everybody believed Brendan Gallagher was going to be the captain. Then it became Shea Weber. Then when Shea left, they're like, well, now he's really going to be the captain, and they give it to Nick Suzuki.
That's true.
So it's not just
You don't
because
think
you
it's
don't
a
just
diss?
give it just because he's sitting there for a long time. It's because maybe you're just not cut out.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just, and Brad Marchand to me is not a captain. He may be a talented hockey player. How is he a captain?
I don't know, man. Because like you said, he's, dude, no one can deny the hockey talent. I mean, the kid's, I mean, I can't stand his guts. I wouldn't fucking piss on him if he was on fire, but, but he's still Brad Marchand, man. Ask me if I want him, on the team that I cheer for.
Great hockey player.
Yeah.
Doesn't make him a
Yeah,
captain.
I know. But
Let's put it this way. Corey Perry was a fantastic hockey player. He was.
yeah,
And he's still,
yeah.
whatever. Well, so is Marchand.
Yeah,
right?
No, I understand. Yeah. of course.
Corey Perry was a 50-goal player for how many years?
Yeah, a couple of years,
And then he's still, even in his old age, effective. Has he ever been a captain?
I don't think so.
No. Doesn't
I don't
matter.
think so.
Like, some guys just aren't captains,
You're right. You're right. But again, I think you're right. It stinks from the fucking head down. And I think Neely is the problem. I think, Sweeney and all that bullshit that he did. I think they lost it there, man. And Monty paid for it. But look, 6 guys, not even a week. 6 days later, he's got a job in St. Louis. Now, who's a better team?
Well, I mean,
They have a lot of injuries in St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
They have a lot. Just Corey Krug is gone for the year, right? He's that I think they just got Rob Thomas back today or yesterday or whatever, a couple days ago.
currently on paper, Boston is a better team,
You think?
but St. Louis has more of a future than Boston. I think
You
St.
you're a
Louis
better
has.
team, Mike?
I think St. Louis has a brighter
Sure. Okay,
future.
so hold on, Binnington or Swayman? Now, as we speak,
As we speak now, Binnington, but he is older than Swayman. He does have, ever since his cup, he's been decent.
yeah,
He hasn't been
Yeah.
a game breaker.
he won. Say what you want. He won.
He
won.
did. But
You can't take
my
that.
point is, I think St. Louis has a lot of young,
Yeah, Kyrou.
promising players through the system.
Kyrou or Pasternak?
Boston has like 2. You know what I mean?
Okay.
but
Kyrou or Pasternak?
well, Pasternak's more has a higher ceiling for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So some of the the veterans, Shen or Marshall.
On a
You see
talent,
what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
yeah, but they both bring a different thing to the
to
game.
me, it's
Yeah.
it's almost like they traded four quarters for a buck, and that poor guy in St. Louis. What was his name? I keep forgetting his name. What's the coach that just got canned?
I don't even remember.
Oh my god,
Hmm.
I have it at the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I can't think about it right now. Yanni, if you can look it up.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have it at the tip of my tongue. I can't. Anyway, he wasn't there long, and as soon as somebody's available, look what happens. You know
Hey man,
that. Listen, dude, you're
Drew
hired.
Bannister.
That's it, Drew Bannister. You're hired to get fired. Okay. Today I saw another rumor with sticking with coaches. Remember we were talking about Kenville, guys. Remember we were talking about Kenville.
Boston.
No,
No.
Detroit.
Yeah,
Apparently they're going to get rid of what's his face.
that I could see. That I can see happening. 100%. I could see Steve Yzerman bringing in Kenville.
Yeah, because
I
he's
see it.
respected,
I see it.
and everybody's not going to shit on Yzerman and say, "Oh, you're bringing in Kenville," because Yzerman is respected. They're going to respect the decision and make it happen. in
If
Detroit.
the team starts putting up W's, no one's gonna
And
care.
no one's going to give a fuck. Exactly.
Hmm.
But guys, did I don't know if you're in the same boat like I am. Did you expect the Detroit Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres to take steps this year?
I did, and
What's going on, man?
Buffalo's laying an
Don't
egg.
you find it's a stupid, not stupid? Don't you find it's a weird year?
it is.
Winnipeg 14-1,
Mm-hmm.
and now like what the really?
Yeah.
And they're Winnipeg. That guys, I'm gonna say it again. Till they do it, it's kind of like the Leafs. You can the Leafs won 7 out of 8 games that they played without Austin Matthews. I don't care if they win 92 games without Austin Matthews. Show me in the playoffs.
Well, they already fell kind of back to earth. They're
Who did?
7-3.
Yeah,
in their
in the last 10. Yeah. Well,
So-
7-3, still good.
It is, but it's not
But
like
14-1, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, but if the Winnipeg Jets have proven anything to us,
That they're gonna
it's-
shit the bed in the playoffs. Yeah,
they find a way to lose.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It sucks, but because they're
But
a
I'm
good
saying
team, but it
that
sucks.
goes with what I'm trying to say is that it's a weird year, man.
Yeah.
Don't you find?
It is.
You know, another thing I saw, guys, and I know I keep bouncing around, but that's what we do. We talk hockey, right? We're just 3 guys talk hockey, dude. I saw, who was it? The Ducks were playing somebody. Who was it? Anyway, over the weekend, I forgot who they were showing, but they were showing the guys coming out on the ice. Okay, did you
Mhm.
guys see Trevor Zegras? Guys,
Yeah.
this guy, not for nothing, but he just I don't couldn't be bothered. It looked like he's like, really, I have to do this again.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
What happened to this kid, Mike?
Yeah. He hung out in California too long.
You think?
Californication.
He got swallowed
What
up.
happened to this kid, dude? He had such a bright future. How many points does he have? Does he have like 10 points?
I don't know. I heard they were shopping him, but
Dude, they've been shopping him for 2 years
yeah,
now.
I know. But you
Yeah,
can't.
how many points does he have? Are you
I'm
checking?
looking.
Does he have 10, 12 points? At that? If that?
He's at 8 points.
Jesus Christ.
-4.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Trevor Zegras, dude, Trevor Zegras is not going to fetch you anything. 8 points?
Yeah, but I mean, he's so young.
How many goals does he have, Yanni?
Give me a second. I just closed.
Does he have 3, 4 goals? I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 3 goals? 3 goals. Gustafson, the goalie's got 1.
Yeah,
That's pretty
You
sad.
hear what I'm saying?
I get it. But he's so young, and he has such a long road ahead of him, and he does have a lot of talent in him. I think he's just one of those guys that probably
He needs a change.
absolutely needs a change of scenery for
But Mike,
sure.
You don't think in 2 years they would have found him a spot? Or what does
Maybe they weren't ready to
what
give
does
up on him
Verbeek
yet.
think he's gonna get for him?
Maybe they weren't ready to give up on him yet. Maybe.
Dude, he's got 8 points. What the hell does Pat Verbeek think he's gonna get for him?
Where do you see this guy going?
I don't know.
I
There was
can't
all these
see him
rumors
on
that he was
any other
coming here in
team.
Montreal. There was rumors that he was gonna go play with Bedard in Chicago.
That could be a thing. I
Really?
guess. Yeah.
You want a punk like that with
I
that
mean,
attitude
He has talent.
next
That's-
to Connor Bedard? You want that?
There's at least look. Let's put it this way: if Anaheim came out and said Trevor Zegras on the market officially, not through rumor
I think
websites,
he's already been
Yeah.
officially, Mike.
there's going to be some GMs that make phone calls. If there's a general manager that'll take Pierre-Luc Dubois, there's a general manager that'll take Trevor
Yeah.
Zegras.
Well, listen.
Yeah, Pierre-Luc Dubois is
Mike,
doing pretty well.
There's always there's
Yeah.
always a fish, man. There's always
Yeah.
a fish,
It's like
Anyway,
he's what 21, 22,
no, he's older.
22.
No, he's
Oh,
older. He's older.
Zegras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, isn't he a little bit older
23.
than? Yeah.
He's got tons of
10
time.
years to play. Yeah, I know.
Ninth
but it's just-
overall, guys. Ninth overall.
It's just ninth overall, and he's laying- oh look at Kirby Doc here. Everybody's already calling him a flop. He's a flop. Dude.
I'm not ready to say he's a flop, but he
Well-
hasn't proven much.
Dude, he better shit or get off the pot. I'll tell you that.
Hey, look. I mean, it is a
Playing
weird year.
fourth line now.
Do you want to explain to me how the leading points guy in the NHL is Nekash right now?
Well,
that kid's good though.
I know, but
It's only because McKinnon hasn't played all.
how
week.
many guys had him in their pool to
I
be the
did.
top point
Yeah,
guy?
I took him in
Yeah,
one of
no,
my
that's fair.
last picks,
Mike,
dude.
Did you pick him to be top in the league?
No,
Yeah.
one of my last
Yeah.
Mike,
picks.
you remember
Sleeper pick.
You remember when he was on he was a free agent, right?
Yeah.
I remember there was rumor that he was coming here. He was going to Toronto. He was
Yeah.
going everywhere. Buffalo. He was going everywhere.
Yeah.
Remember?
He's a good player.
He's a great player. So
But he's not a. I don't think there's a single person that
No,
thought he'd be first
I
in the
did.
NHL.
no. I no, not even close.
He's good, but he's not Ovechkin. He's not Crosby. He's
Easy there.
you know,
Ovechkin
top,
and
no,
that.
but I'm
Many
saying
guys are
top of the league. Like, dude, there's not too many guys that
Look.
stay top of the league.
No, it's hard. You know.
Let's be
It's
realistic.
hard, man. Look, it's hard.
Go back, like, I don't know, the last 5-6 years. Who's been at the top of the league, Mimo?
Oh no, I know. Look,
Kucherov,
yeah, I know.
McDavid.
Yeah, yeah.
McKinnon.
Dude,
Draisaitl, McCain. Yeah, I know.
the fact that this kid is there,
It's amazing.
It's
I mean,
insane.
I'm
it's
just
only 20
looking at
games
the
in, but yeah, absolutely.
top scorers in the league. It's crazy right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's-
That's what I'm saying. It's a weird year, man.
yeah, but McKinnon's there, and I feel like he'll take
Yeah.
it in
Well,
the end.
he hasn't played all week, so give him time.
Yeah, but then
give
he's,
him like
he's
20
still
minutes.
tied for first.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying give McKinnon a period.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Changes.
But then you look at the top goal rookies. Like look at the top 3 in rookie scoring right now. Who do you think they are?
The kid in Philadelphia, what's his name?
Mitch Kov.
Mitch Kov is there. How about Logan? That's a friend
He's
of the
second.
show. Logan Stanko.
Yeah,
he's
he's
having a
up
pretty
there.
good.
And
Dude,
and
Wyatt-
Lane Hudson's third.
Yeah. What happened with Lane Hudson? Wyatt
Wyatt
Johnson. What's
Johnson?
going on, man?
it's the second year, no?
Yeah, it's the sophomore.
It's always like that.
It's always like that, isn't
Sophomore.
it?
And
Anyway,
then there's a guy Ivan.
yeah, I know.
That kid's good.
Guys, so let's stick to this weird,
Yeah.
this weirdness that's going on, man.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
did you guys see Shea Weber, Hall of Fame and all that?
Yeah,
I
I
know
saw
we
it.
didn't really talk about
Yeah, I
it too
saw it.
much,
Yeah.
but how many guys can you compare to this guy in the league
mean?
right now?
No,
If you were gonna go and say, all right, who is Shea Weber caliber?
In the NHL today,
Yeah.
Victor Hedman.
I think that's one of the only guys.
He's the only one. He's the only one that's like Shea.
Yeah.
Dude,
Talent-wise?
what he did
And
for
size and
Nashville,
presence and yeah.
what he did for Nashville, and then what he
He
did
was
coming
Nashville.
to Montreal.
He was Nashville.
Yeah, he was great.
It's insane, dude. Like, I was thinking back at it, and I'm like, what a fucking trade that was.
He was the best defenseman Montreal has had
In a really long
in
time.
35 years.
Well, hold on.
Really?
No.
Better than Markov?
Since
Markov.
To
no,
me-
but Markov was very offensive, but Markov didn't have the defensive tools that Weber
I
had.
disagree.
They didn't play together at all. Huh? No.
I disagree.
That would have been interesting.
I
Imagine
disagree.
having Weber and Markov.
I really think he was just his presence
Oh, he's
in front,
great.
in front of the net. It discourages so much offense.
Of course.
So where I
It's-
was going with this
Mhm.
is I saw something online the other day,
Yeah.
and I had to message the friend of the show, Michael McNiven,
Okay.
because it showed
Broke
a
his face?
list. It had a list of players
Did he broke his face?
that got injured from Shea Weber shots, and Michael McNiven was not on that list.
Because it was a practice.
Exactly. So I messaged him and I go, I think they forgot you. So I went out there, and people probably, I don't know, I don't really check X that much.
I do.
I told them, I go, you guys forgot one guy. And guess what? Michael McNiven, friend of the show,
Yep.
got it right in the fucking face. Go check
Oh,
out the
yeah.
video.
Oh yeah. Broke his face. He told
Yeah.
us about it. So let's stick to this. Like I said, the weirdness of this year, because this is freaking me. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's stay with the stupidity that's going on. Okay.
Hmm.
Did you guys see what Rempe did yesterday? Yanni, did you
Yeah,
find
I
it?
saw- I saw it.
You saw it? Okay,
I
so
did
there's no
not
point in
have
showing
it.
it. Or can you show
I
it?
think everybody saw that.
Everybody
Yeah, I
saw
think
it?
everybody's
Okay.
seen it.
Now, I don't know what's going on with this kid. I don't know if he's got fucking rocks in his head or like, dude, enough of your stupid. They sent him down, right? I spoke to Michael Bertone, a friend of the show, who's a big Rangers fan. I said, Michael, what is he trying to prove? Like, what's going on? And then all this rumor shit comes out saying that everybody's on the trade block in New York.
Hmm.
Are they doing that bad? They're doing good.
I think it's a master scheme right there. I think what they're doing is
Scaring the players is what I think is happening.
no. I think they're making it where Shesterkin is going to sign for less money.
No, I think is they're trying to get a few contracts out of there
Could be.
so they can give this guy the money. That's what I'm thinking. Because they said yesterday, dude, flat out, Trouba's available. They said Kreider is available.
Zibanejad.
Zibanejad's available. Like, what the fuck?
Sounds like a rebuild.
Yeah, but
Again?
they're not there for rebuilding. They're now like they got to do something.
I
now.
just think it's a GM stupidity. I think they're trying to scare the players into saying, "Listen, guys, this is it. Shit or get off the pot because
No one's untouchable.
But
no one is exactly.
only
Listen,
that-
guys, 99 got traded.
But
Okay,
think about it. All right, they didn't build that team.
what are you talking about? It was what Gordon built that. Team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to happen? These guys don't value what they got.
Dude, look on the ice.
Yeah, I know.
Who wouldn't want
But-
Ryder?
I know. I would
Who?
take him, even
Are
though
you
he's old
kidding
as
me?
fuck.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I take him. Anyway, so I found that really weird. So this Matt Rempe kid, it's like I liked him. I supported him. I'm like, dude, that's what we need. We need a couple more guys like that. But he's acting like
He's
a
a
big
meathead.
douche.
Meathead.
Well, he's
Dude, who
yeah.
did he get? Jake Neighbors he hit
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
With the
yeah.
stick.
It was bad.
Are you crazy, man? So here's my question. I asked this to Michael and he couldn't answer me. How many games? That's a straight direct hit to the face. Don't give me whatever. No.
I think he's gonna get 3 games.
3?
That's it.
Wow. So Reeves gets 5, and I know you're gonna say it's a Leafs fan. No.
The Reeves is a repeat offender.
And this guy's not.
He's still young. He hasn't been
what?
around very long.
So
How many times has he been suspended?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
He's not a repeat offender.
So if he would take his stick and swing to the head,
Come on.
Yeah, but it's all about being a repeat offender. We've seen that 100 times.
So
They're
stupid.
upside. The NHL is fucking upside down when it comes to laying down discipline and laying down the law. Look at what happened to Matthew Nice. They didn't even call a penalty. We got shorthanded.
Yeah.
The Leafs were shorthanded after that.
Yeah.
Okay. If anything else, White Cloud left his feet.
Yeah.
Just that in itself
Mhm.
is a major.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? So 4 billion people see it. The 2 fucking dummies on the ice don't.
Yeah, but you got to understand something. The NHL doesn't want to have egg on its face. They don't want to have to admit that their calls were wrong, right? So they try to cover it up as best they can. It's a PR thing.
Okay, so Mike, so hear me out, okay? The Major League Baseball announced
Mhm.
last week that they're going to be trying robot umps.
I heard.
Guys, I'm not making this up. I'm not that smart.
Yeah,
Okay,
I heard.
robot. You heard this?
I heard.
Robot umps. Okay, so
So
basically, to
stupid.
me, that says that they want to get every call right. I remember on this show we had Simon Salikas on, right? And I flat out asked Simon. Simon is a sports, not a sportscaster, but he's one of the guys on the TSN.
radio host.
Yeah,
Well,
radio host, on
host,
690.
I guess.
Great
Yeah.
guy. Listen to a show, and if you want to sell your house, call him. So I
No
asked
free ads.
yeah, I flat out asked Simon. I said, Simon, does it have to be 100% right? And he said, yes. There's too much at stake. So if Major League Baseball is going to robot umps, and the National Hockey League has not 1, 2 referees on the ice, 2. Okay, and they have all these cameras, and they go check upstairs, and still don't see that the guy left his feet and got cracked in the face. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Fucking get off the ice then.
Yeah.
Get off the. I don't know. I'm sorry. And you could say I'm biased because it was a Leaf. No, because I would have said it if it happened to Marchand. And everybody knows how much I love Marchand, right? If you left your feet, just that on its own, just that in itself, should have been a penalty,
Yeah.
a major.
I'll tell you this, though. I mean, if it becomes robots in the NHL, the entire game will be shorthanded one way or another.
Yeah, because they well, look, no, it's not just going to be a robot. There's going to be an ump behind the plate. It's just, those calls where they're too low, too high. They're going to go check and say, it's almost like in football. They're going to have a challenge, right?
Yeah.
And say, I'm challenging that strike or I'm challenging that ball, whatever, right? Because they have a zone, right? Sometimes, guys, the ball comes in at 100 fucking miles an hour.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? You watch it on TV sometimes, you're like, huh, was that a pitch?
Mm.
You don't even see it, right? So I understand it's a human. It's human. Look, you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna err. It's human, right?
Yeah.
But-
But it's also, it's part of the, I guess it's kind of part of the game in a weird way.
Yeah, I guess. But when, like I said, 2 guys on the ice miss it, and then they go upstairs to check all the fucking cameras that they have, and they still don't see it. You know what? Say what you want. Paris and all that. Fuck you. You missed it, man. You dropped the ball on that one. Okay, that's another weird thing. Here, this is the strangest thing I heard of. I heard it yesterday, and we're gonna talk about it now. You guys hear what happened with Biz?
Yep.
Did you guys
Poor
hear what
guy,
happened with
man.
Biz? He goes out for dinner at somewhere in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Goes out for
Scottsdale.
dinner in Scottsdale, Arizona, to a place called not Hooters. It shows where my fucking mind
Houston.
is. Houston's, exactly. There you go. And some bananas who were apparently playing golf and were drunk and started pushing around the owner. Is that it? And then Biz got, and he started fucking cracking
Because
them.
he said it's a family restaurant.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They show the faces of these guys?
Yeah.
So everybody's saying it was Biz against these guys, okay? Now, Biz was no Probert.
No.
Biz wasn't Chris Nyland. You know what I mean? He wasn't
He
John
knew
Cordick.
how to chuck them,
But he can throw. You know, he can throw.
Yeah.
And you saw some of the faces of these guys.
Well, look
Pasky sent me a picture of it, dude. 2 or 3 of them looked like they got hit by a fucking bus.
Yeah.
You know what though? Mad respect to Biz.
Of course.
I give him
Of
props
course.
for what he did.
Of course.
'cause You know
Absolutely.
what? So many fucking douchebags in this world deserve it,
What-
and nobody hands it
You know,
to
you
them.
go out for dinner. You think everything's gonna be good. Some guy starts not beating up, but apparently was pushing the owner and whatever. And Biz, turned around and
Took care of it.
and stood up for the guy. You know what? It's something that I think all 3 of us would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think we'd sit back and say, take out our phone and start filming. That's not me anyway. I don't do that.
I'd love to see that.
No. Well, listen, I've done a lot worse for a
No,
lot
I
less.
know you
Yanni.
have. I
I
know.
know, and I know you know.
I know.
Anyway, I just find that another weird stupidity. Okay, guys, I want to get into this. I got to check my phone for this because the 4 Nation Cups came out and the rosters are kind of in. They're like the final rosters. Okay, and we're gonna start with Team Canada. Just quick, and you tell me if anybody's missing or anybody should be there and whatever. Okay, and then I'm gonna tell you that we nailed one a couple of weeks ago, or at least I can say I nailed one a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right. So for the forwards, okay, and I'm gonna tell you which ones I disagree with and which ones I agree with. Okay, starting with Connor Bedard, McDavid, Marner. This is Team Canada. Sorry, by the way. Marchand, Crosby, and McKinnon. That's like a fucking no-brainer, right? The 3 of them. Lafreniere, Scheifele, and Reinhardt.
Okay.
Konechny from Philly,
He's hell. Dude,
Braden
he's
Point.
good.
and Mark Stone.
He's not injured.
No, he's back.
Yeah.
Guys, what the fuck is Connor Bedard doing there?
Well, that's tokenism. That's like he has to be there for PR.
doesn't have
For
to be.
PR, no, but for PR's sake.
For Canada.
No, but it's like that's a
Dude,
PR move.
I
dude.
said it before, and
That's
I'm
a
gonna say
PR
it
move.
again. This kid, he's good. He's good.
He's not great.
He's not great.
It's
He's
year
not
2,
great.
huh?
I don't care what it is. He's not.
Next year's gonna be better.
He's not the player everybody thinks. Like he ain't. Not even half of what fucking McDavid is. Not even half.
No, I
Okay.
agree. I
Okay.
agree.
Now listen to this, boys. In the back,
Mhm.
Kyle McCarr, Taves, which is awesome.
Sure.
Petrangelo's back.
Getting up there now in the years.
Doesn't matter, but
Yeah,
he's there.
yeah.
Dude, the guy's a fucking tree trunk.
Yeah.
Talking about Shea Weber before.
Yeah.
He's like the new Shea Weber, right?
Well,
Yeah.
it's-
Uyghur.
Oh, yeah, Keith
that's a
Sweetson.
surprise, but I
Talk
can understand
about
it.
paying the price when you go in front of them too. These
Yeah.
guys are savages.
Yeah,
Morrissey from Winnipeg,
yeah, I see that.
Okay,
and
I
this
can
is
see
the
it.
one where I totally disagree.
Here we go.
Totally. Fucking Evan Bouchard.
Liability.
Yeah,
Get out of here, Mike.
he's there for the power play.
Dude, I'd rather have fucking David Savard.
You know what that's
He's there
gonna
for the
look
power
like,
play.
right? You remember the Montreal Canadiens when they had Marc-André Bergeron,
Yeah, of course. I do.
and the puck would just go to Bergeron. He would take the slapper and
Yeah,
go
you
straight to the
remember.
bench.
Specialist.
He's a
Specialist.
of football. So no Morgan Riley.
Well, yeah, well,
No
whatever.
Morgan Riley.
Evan Bouchard, though, you got to understand.
Again, guys, these are just suggestions, right? These are like they're saying that these
Yeah,
are the suggestions.
but
It's
for
not,
instance, I
it's
mean,
not written in stone.
I know Evan Bouchard, though. Like, I agree with you defensively. Like, I'm an Oilers fan. I agree with you defensively, but I also look at the fact that he had 82 points last
Mike,
year.
you know what?
82
Yeah,
points.
I understand, but if he lets in 76 goals, I don't care about
Yeah,
his
but
82
yeah, but
points.
look at the team he's on. He's not relying solely on him.
Okay, so here you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so here you go. The guys that are going to be behind him.
Here we go.
Okay,
Here's the problem.
Talbot.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Bennington, which we
Mhm.
said that Monty's
Yeah.
going to be, And here's the guy that we called.
Yeah,
There's the guy
we
that
called
we
it.
called, guys. Here's the guy that we called.
Thompson,
Logan Thompson from
Good
the
for
Washington
him.
Capitals.
Good for
hell
him.
of a fucking goalie.
You
He
know-
should be the starter.
You notice a name that's not there?
Monty.
Exactly.
Montembo.
Well, that's because what's his name? That's because Logan Thompson came out of nowhere.
Dude,
He's
I
not
wa-
that caliber, man.
No.
he's not. Man.
I agree. But I think Logan Thompson should be the starter.
I totally agree. Because I was telling Yanni this off air. If you're hot,
Yeah.
fucking put him in. And Logan Thompson is hot now.
I'm totally not on board with Talbot, to be honest with you.
Talbot.
I
He's
think
having
that-
a good year.
Yeah, but he's had other good years. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
I've never been a fan of that guy.
So for Team Canada, I totally disagree with Bedard. And I totally disagree with Bouchard.
I disagree with the whole entire thing of the Four Nations. they're missing the big
Russians,
one.
Yeah, I know.
Of course
we're
they
gonna,
are.
We're going to get to
Yeah.
that.
Selective
gonna get-
political crap.
Political bullshit, which has no place in sports,
No.
but whatever. Okay, guys. Let's go to Team USA.
The
Okay.
champions, you
That
mean?
one's stacked.
Yeah.
Mine,
listen to
well, except Austin may not be there. May not. Be.
That's
It's
okay.
in
They have like
February,
another
man.
5 teams they could
It's
build.
in
Don't worry about
February,
it.
Don't worry about it. So listen to this. So we got Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews, and Matthew Tkachuk. Jesus
That's gonna be a crazy line.
Cole Caulfield, Jack Eichel, and Connor.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, if one of them
From
can
Winnipeg.
score, you know.
dude. Everybody forgets about Connor. Connor's got what 14 goals already in Winnipeg, right?
Mm.
Okay, Kyle Connor is what I'm saying. Brady Tkachuk.
On line 3, no less.
Yeah. Tage Thompson.
Yeah.
Clayton Keller. Jesus,
Dude, that kid's a gem. Clayton
Fucking-
Keller.
Dude, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wait, it gets better. Boldy from Minnesota. JT Miller, but now JT Miller, something's up, right? What's
Yeah.
going on? And Gensel.
Jesus Christ. Gensel on the
Dude.
fourth.
You like depth?
Yeah.
Gensel on the fourth line.
Well, they're not really.
No,
what to
but
four,
you know
I'm
what
just
I
saying.
mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like we retarded.
Listen to the D's, okay? Slavin and Fox,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Quinn Hughes, and Charlie McAvoy.
You
Okay.
think the puck's gonna move?
Oh my God! And Sanderson and Faber.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
And then let's talk about the goalies.
Yeah, and the goalies. They got Ottinger, Hellebuck, and Jeremy Swayman.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Give them the championship. It's over.
Are you
It's finished.
kidding me?
I think that they should run a salary cap on these teams.
Yeah. It's finished, dude. It's finished.
So, Mike, you're picking them right off the bat.
Yeah, yeah. It's
See,
done.
I don't have a problem with any one of these guys.
Me
Any one.
neither. Me neither. It's
And,
and
apparently, there's another 20 guys that they could still take.
Yeah.
The only one I'm not sold 100% is Slavin. He's a hell of a
Huh?
D-man. Hell of a D-man, but
Dude, the
Dude,
fuck?
there's a lot of
Did you
good
get hit in the head?
D-man. There's a lot of good D-men.
I know, but are you kidding me?
He's
Okay.
a great. I didn't say he's a bad D-man.
No, I know.
It's just if I was choosing, I don't know.
Okay,
yeah, it's
so listen
over.
to this, boys. This is Team Sweden, okay?
Yeah.
Team Sweden. Adrian Kempe,
Mm.
Elias Peterson, and Willie,
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Joking.
okay? They got Philip Forsberg. That's it, yeah.
Great
Eriksson
player.
Ek
Mm.
and Bratt from Jersey. Raymond from Detroit. Zibanejad. Wow.
Mm.
I took the old man. And Lindholm from Boston,
Mhm.
who's having a horrible fucking year.
Yeah, but he's still
But yeah, okay.
Who's going center? on that
Carlson,
one?
well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Carlson from Vegas.
yeah.
Backlund from Calgary.
Mhm.
Oh, and Ricard Raquel. Another, guy that's been around that's,
Solid team.
solid. That's pretty solid. In the back, boys. In the back.
Well, I know who's there for sure.
Dahlin and Ekholm.
Yeah, of course.
Hedman and Forsling.
Yeah, you like that.
And Lindholm and Anderson.
You think they know how to make D-men, these guys?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And usually they're pretty good with goaltending
Powerhouse.
too.
And then we get into the goalies.
And their goalies. Allmark.
Yeah.
Middle. Markstrom, who's having a decent year
Yeah.
in New Jersey. And Gustafsson, who scored a goal in Minnesota.
Yeah.
But
That's
and,
pretty
okay, you want
crazy.
to hear the extras on the list of the extras that they have? Eric Carlson.
Extra.
Just in
Extra.
case somebody gets hurt, you
Yeah,
throw in the old man.
Yeah. So that's fucked up. That is fucked up. I agree with all of them. I don't disagree with
that's
anyone.
a,
of them.
that's a good
What about
lineup.
Team Finland?
Okay, here we go. Team Finland, right? This is a nice one. Okay, so we have an ex-Canadian. Lehkonen is there.
I could see that.
Barkov is there.
Of
Who's
course.
the most underrated player in the National Hockey League.
Yeah.
And Rantanen,
Yeah.
if he can stay healthy.
But I'm going to stop you, okay? Give
Yeah.
me 2 seconds. Isn't it funny how these guys that are mentored by legends coming into the league outshine everybody?
Well, yeah.
He was
of
with
course.
Yager,
Yeah, of course.
okay? That work ethic, dude.
Dude,
Mario
you
with
learn.
Crosby, like
you learn, Yanni. If you don't learn off these guys,
who does Bedard have?
right now he's got Foligno. That's it.
Bro, poor you,
He's
man.
got Taylor Hall, who's busted, who's again. Anyway, whatever. Let's
Poor
continue.
you, Bedard.
All right, so they have Lehkonen, Barkov, and Rantanen.
Yeah.
On line number 2, Rupe Hintz, Sebastian.
I love that player.
Yeah, Sebastian Aho and Granlund, Marcus Granlund.
Wow.
Wow.
He's having
Yeah.
a hell of a year, by the way.
Granlund's ripping
This
it.
is the kid I don't know. I don't
Who is
really
it?
know. Machelli. I didn't.
He's good. He's
But
Utah, no?
I'm saying I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know if there's anybody better. Lundell and Patrick Liney, who we're gonna get to later.
Yeah. Well, he's been skating. He's been
probably
skating.
playing Saturday night. I
Yeah.
have him on the list. We're gonna talk about him later.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
Then Lustorainen, yeah.
Yeah.
Holla and Terovainen. Yes, Timo Terovainen is I think belongs there.
Right.
Mhm.
In the back, Heiskanen, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking beast.
Hope so, fuck.
Yeah, Lundell. Yeah, no kidding. Mikola and Ristolainen. Yeah, I
That kid's underrated too, Mikola.
yeah, Mikola. Yeah, I think so too. He's pretty good. They got Valimaki. Yeah.
Him too.
Yeah, he's
not.
okay.
He's not a bad player.
And the other kid I don't even know how to pronounce this. Yokiharu.
Dude, that kid started off in Chicago, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think so. Yes, I think I could
and
be
then
wrong.
went
I
to
could be wrong.
Buffalo.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Double check it there. Here we go with the goalies, guys. Here we go with the goalies. Okay. UC Saros, who's not having a good year this year.
No.
I mean, look what's going on in Nashville.
Yeah, the whole team's collapsing.
Yeah. You know what?
Did I
speaking
not
of-
call that?
Yeah, look, they traded Askarov away, and even Askarov was like, "Fuck, he got shelled." See the first goal he let up in the
Yeah.
National
I
Hockey League?
called it. I
Yeah.
said it
He
from the
let it-
beginning.
anyway, whatever. They have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen
Love that guy.
from Buffalo. I think he's going to start.
Put
And they
a
have-
good team in front of him.
And they have Lankin. Well, listen, they're decent. They're decent.
No, but I'm talking about Buffalo. If he
Oh,
had
yeah,
a good team in
yeah.
front of him, dude, the kid's outstanding.
And on the list, they have the old man. Well, I'm going to call him an old man. He's not an old man, but they have Olimata, who's all right. You know.
Decent team.
Okay, so here I'm telling you right now. For me, it's Team USA.
Yeah.
And the Swedes.
Yeah, I agree.
I
could
don't
see
think
that.
Canada stands a fucking chance. Oh, I'm going to cheer for them. I'm Canadian, obviously.
I don't know, man.
Nah.
Any team with Sid on it
Can win.
could do something.
But
Yanni, it's funny you mentioned Sid. It's funny you mentioned Sid because we're gonna what do you call that?
Segue.
Segue into how much longer are we gonna watch this?
It's sad, man.
It's fucking terrible, man. They're destroying this kid.
Yeah.
Dude, it's awful to watch.
We were watching the game together.
Yeah.
And it's sad when this guy has to go and drop gloves
He
and,
had
and
to
get
fight,
feisty. And
He had to fight. He had to drop the gloves against Kyle Connor,
Mm.
where they were winning 2-0 and lost.
Yeah.
It's sad to see. Dude, they're garbage. They're a fucking dumpster fire. I was watching the game with Yanni. I'm like, look at this. Look at this, dude. Dude, Malkin
sad.
skating like the lost. He's like a fucking chicken without a head. Latang in the back. Carlson, what a waste of money. I don't know who that table was when they were. Who was on that
do you
table?
want me to tell you? His name is Kyle Dubas.
Somebody should have stopped that, man.
Did you see what he did to your Maple Leafs?
Dude, I'm still living.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
look at it wrong.
You don't have to question more than that.
Listen.
It's so stupid. It's
Fuck.
fucking sad. How long are we gonna take this?
But look, Sid just re-upped on
So
his own.
what,
No,
Mike?
but
That's
on
nothing.
no, but he on his own accord.
I know, man.
Nobody forced him.
But you know as well as I do that if he goes upstairs and listen, man, get me the fuck out of here.
He's not going to do that.
He can't.
That's not the player he is. You know what he is?
He's
We
going
always
down
talk
with the
so-
ship.
that- I was about to use that
Yeah.
quote. The
What?
captain goes down with his ship.
Yeah.
And that guy is that.
Mike, so you don't think he should chase a fourth cup? You think he should just fucking stay there and get hammered every night?
I think that if he
Because-
wanted to do that, he just didn't have to
Okay,
sign
so
that
basically,
extension.
you know what we're saying? We're never gonna see Sidney
Well,
Crosby in the playoffs again.
I don't agree with you, Mike.
Well, why sign the extension? What's the point?
He just made it a team-friendly contract.
Yeah, but why even do it? He could have just said, "My contract ends after this year. I'm going to go in my last years, try to win somewhere else."
Guys, did you hear what I said?
He could have done it
Did you hear what I said? So basically, we've seen the last of Sidney Crosby in the playoffs.
potentially.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
fucking stupid.
pretty
But look,
sad.
Mario. The same thing happened with Mario Lemieux.
Mario was different, Mike. Mario was sick and he left. He was gone.
He
Then
came back.
because Balzilli messed up the sale and he was gonna buy it, and then he wanted to buy
Yeah, but
fucking Ottawa. Then I think he wanted to buy me, and then he wanted to buy everybody.
But he came back, and at that time when they drafted Sid,
yeah, he came.
the
played.
Penguins sucked terribly.
Yeah, but they
And
had
he and
Sidney
Mario,
Crosby.
but Mario was still there, and he waited to mentor Crosby, and then he retired. And Sid is now the Mario.
Yeah, but there's
Sid's the
nobody
Mario.
there.
I think it's a shame.
There's nobody there for him.
I think it's such a shame. It's fucking sad to watch, dude. Yanni, you remember we were like, what the
Ah,
hell is
it's
going on?
pathetic.
When I saw him drop the gloves,
Where's he going to go?
anywhere,
Dude,
anywhere.
there-
Come
there's
here.
a lot of
Come to
places.
Montreal. Go to Colorado. Go to Toronto. Go anywhere.
So
Go
then I
fucking
ask you
anywhere.
the simple question:
What?
his contract was ending after this year.
Whose?
Sid's,
Was yeah.
Yeah.
They signed him
right? Why sign?
because he's Sidney Crosby. That's
Yeah,
why.
but he could have just, if he really wanted to move,
Yes,
he didn't have to sign.
But you know as well as I do that if they want to move and they said, "Listen, Sid, you got to go because this is how we're gonna rebuild the team, or else they're screwed." You know what? You know what it reminds me of? You remember years ago, Mike, in New Jersey, when they had Marty Brodeur forever, and Marty Brodeur used to play 70 games a season. Remember?
Yep.
And they didn't have a backup plan.
No.
There was nobody. And look, it's what 15 years later,
Mhm.
they finally got Markstrom.
Mhm.
It took him almost 15 years.
And Jake Allen.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but let's
Okay, no, but you understand what I'm
okay,
saying?
but let's just talk
There's no
about
plan.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
We said the same thing about Washington, and about Ovechkin. But then,
But Ovi can still do it.
well, Sid's still an amazing player.
But the rest of them suck.
But so does the rest of Washington. Logan Thompson came out of nowhere.
I know, Mike, but look at
If
what
it
they
wasn't
did
for
in
Logan,
Washington.
if it wasn't for Logan Thompson, do we agree that Washington would be in the cellar right now?
No, not
I
necessarily.
don't know about that.
No, Mike,
We even predicted that on this show.
so did I, but I didn't think Pierre-Luc Dubois was going to play like the way he's playing. Then that other kid that they signed, his name is not coming to me right now. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
They're playing well.
They're playing really well. You know what I mean? Look, they just went and got Eller again.
I know.
That's a good pickup.
But again, what I'm saying is Washington looked like a team with no plan.
Yeah.
And like Pittsburgh looks like that right now.
Yeah.
And Kyle Dubas is not exactly a guy with a plan.
Anyway, I think it's
The only
sad,
difference
man.
is that at 8.7 million,
It's
I feel
doable.
like
It's doable.
a
to move.
team will give
Yeah.
you those draft
Yeah.
picks
Yeah.
because
It's friendly.
It's
It's very
doable.
friendly. Sidney Crosby at 8.7. Are you shitting me?
But you know what would be really sad to see is if it happens to Sidney Crosby, what happened to Mike Modano when he went to Detroit.
Yeah, and then that idiot sat him.
Like, and then all that amazing, illustrious career, all that, and you become a parody of
Yeah,
yourself.
but Mike, he
a
won't
joke,
go to
you know what I mean?
Detroit. If Sidney moves, he's gonna go chase a cup. He's gonna move to a Colorado. He's gonna move to a Dallas. He's gonna move to a Toronto. He's gonna move to a Winnipeg. He's gonna to somebody who's got a chance of winning a cup. He's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, send me to Buffalo." No. You know what I mean? Send me to fucking
send me to Utah.
Yeah, send me to Columbus.
Yeah,
No.
but the problem is he's a signed player.
So
Like,
what?
So they have to trade. There has to be a dance partner. Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Bro, all kinds of tarandellas if you're fucking telling me that Sidney Crosby.
But you as Pittsburgh have to be happy with the return.
Dude, they're gonna give him whatever the fuck you want. You're getting Sidney Crosby. What do you want? You want me to come and do dishes at your house on Tuesdays?
No.
I'll do that too. Dance partners, bro. There's gonna be all kinds of tangos.
Yeah, but
Especially for
but
cup contending.
But Pittsburgh has to feel like they're getting what they want in
Yeah,
return.
of course.
If I come to you and I go, I'll give you a couple of draft picks for him,
No,
you're gonna say, go.
No,
no,
you know?
because by the time the draft picks, yeah. Well, look, it all depends on their plan. Because this Dubas guy, if he's doing half the fucking butcher job he did in Toronto, forget it.
It's gonna start with Malkin. Malkin's gonna be the first piece to
he
go.
will. He will be.
I don't think anybody's gonna want Malcolm.
Well, he's gonna move. He's not staying in Pittsburgh. And then Letang is next.
Listen to this, okay? I heard rumors last week that what's his name? The guy here in Montreal, Matheson.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's highly touted. Everybody wants him. Apparently, Vancouver wants him. Whatever. It's a team that wants him. So I'm thinking, if the Canadiens get rid of him, they could get a first rounder, right?
Yeah.
You guys agree with that?
Yeah,
I think so.
There's also a rumor that David Savard is highly touted also, and you could probably get maybe not a first, but a second.
Yeah,
we agree to that.
Depends who's taking.
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Maybe somebody will give you a first.
Edmonton Oilers.
Whatever.
Could get a late.
Okay.
A late first.
So listen to this. What if? And then I'm not a GM, nor do I play one on TV. Okay. What if the Canadiens move Matheson and David Savard? Okay, get back two choices, a first and a second, whatever. Okay, and then go pick up Letang. Hear me out. Just so he fills the role of that veteran guy teaching these young kids, because the Canadiens are not making the playoffs. Okay, and they get Letang, who's the mentor, and those two choices. What do you think of that?
Letang for what, like a third?
Whatever. Yeah, sure.
Because
Well, maybe
he's
not
old.
a third.
He's old.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, whatever.
He's still Chris Letang.
Yeah, but
But
I
no, but
mean,
you follow what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they would have the mentor in the room
Hmm.
and the two choices. What do you think of that?
it could make sense. I mean,
Huh? I'm in the wrong business. I'm like,
It
maybe I
works.
should have stopped
It
singing.
works. I mean, I've been reading some Mike Matheson rumors.
Everybody
and
wants.
Right now, the teams that are on the list that are publicized anyway
Okay.
is Nashville, Islanders, Ottawa, Detroit, LA,
Ottawa. Why the fuck would I
Utah,
wanna go to
Seattle, and Florida are all in on
I
this.
have a question. What the
Ottawa?
fuck is Nashville looking for?
Everything.
And answers. They're
With
looking
With all,
for
that
answers.
with all that money that
No,
what's his
but
name spent,
It doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yanni.
what are you gonna do in Nashville?
you know what they're gonna do? They have to fix that ship, man. They have to
Dude,
write that ship because
It's
with all
not
that money they
fixing.
spent, dude.
Yeah, you have to fix
There's
You
it.
have to
too
fix it.
much individual fucking talent, and I said it from the beginning. When you take a bunch of all stars and you throw them all together, this is what happens.
He did say that.
Dude,
And here I am, and I was saying, man, you got to watch for Nashville. Anyway,
too
whatever.
much individual talent. The
Okay.
same kids are scoring.
Yeah, I know,
Forsberg.
it's all the same thing,
There's
yeah.
that. Ryan O'Reilly has done nothing.
Ryan O'Reilly's overrated. He
Even
always has been.
Stammer. Even Stammer.
Stammer started picking it up, but not enough.
Okay, guys, before we go, we have to say it because we're from Montreal, and here we go. Patrick Liney was skating, and they said they might return, not tonight, not tomorrow. I think.
End of the week.
Yeah, they said might. Now, here's my last question before we call it a night. Okay,
Hmm.
who does he play with?
Kirby
Mike.
Doc. Kirby.
And-
He has to play. They're going to use him to be the guy to get Kirby Doc going. That's obviously the
So
where
two
they're going.
injured guys.
Hold on. So you're telling me they're going to put him on the fourth line with Kirby Doc and
No,
I
Slavkovsky?
think
not in the fourth
no.
line.
I think
Yeah,
they're
That's
going
where
to
he's at right now.
they're going to pull
No,
Kirby Doc
Of
up.
course, come on.
They're gonna
They
give him the minutes.
they brought him there because they
Dude,
shit on him. Of course.
Guys, it's such a disgrace what I'm seeing with the Montreal
It is. It's
Canadiens
horrible.
right now. It's you have your first overall pick in Slavkovsky playing fourth line.
One goal.
Mhm.
I wouldn't even make him play. I'd make him sit out
Sit
and
him.
watch. Yeah.
Sit him.
Sit
Don't
him.
put him on the fourth line. That's just
Yeah,
risk
so
of
that's-
injury.
You remember when you guys sat at this table? He's going to get 30, and the other guy's going to get 40. This guy's going to get, and
You
you
know-
got two between the two.
Cole has been
No,
consistent.
I'm talking about Kirby Doc.
No, I know.
I don't
30 goals, Kirby Dock, and 30 goals. Dude, you have two between the both of them.
It's
Two.
sad, man. It's fucking
That's
sad.
far from 60.
You know, I was watching that Vegas game. Jesus
Horrible.
fucking. I feel bad for people that paid money to go watch
Well,
that.
the money has always been paid, but whatever. That's a different story.
But like a guy like Patrick Laine, they're going to obviously they're going to bring him. They're going to say we need to get these guys going. Play with natural talent, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do.
You want to know who I'd put him in, Mike?
Suzuki.
No, not even. No way. I'd put him with Doc, and I put him with Slavkovsky.
That's what we just said.
No. You said Doc. On the other side, you said Suzuki or whatever. Not Suzuki. Cole Caulfield, whatever. I think I'd put him in with Slavkovsky, and with altogether the three of them, the three giants, and figure it out, buddy. Figure it out.
Oh yeah,
Because maybe, just maybe,
he gets them going.
yeah, maybe. Because this guy shoots like a fucking cannon,
Yeah.
and with
I don't
one
know, man.
rip, things
Yeah.
happen, right?
It's hard watching those games right now.
But I hope he plays Saturday. Night.
The Montreal Canadiens' fortune will turn around when they get a real goaltender. I'm convinced.
There's no point in any real goaltender now.
But that's when it'll turn around.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you
Well,
guys see Fowler got suspended?
I know. He gave a blocker to the head to somebody.
I like
Good for
him.
him.
I like him already.
Good for him.
The team has no faith in the net. They can't play.
Mike,
they can't play freewheeling hockey.
You're preaching to the choir, brother. I said it. I go, this guy's not. The other guy, forget it. The other guy gave up fucking years ago. Primo, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're not NHL caliber. It's almost like when you guys remember before we had the podcast, I used to tell you guys about Freddie Anderson.
Yeah.
And I told you guys we are not winning anything with this guy. He's always in the fucking infirmary. Guess where he is again?
Injured.
Thank you very much. So who was right? This guy.
Mimo.
Anyway.
Mimo's always right.
All right, guys. So listen, it's time to go. Thank you so much. This was an interesting one. It was a weird week, and who better than to talk about a weird week of hockey than three weirdos?
There you go.
Thank you for listening, guys. I appreciate it. I want to say thank you to all our sponsors. Red One, again, guys, go see them for all your needs, all your musical needs at 2069 Chartier in Dorval. Call them at 514-225-2226. Tell them Mimo, Mike, and Yanni from Puck Nation sent you, and they will treat you right. I guarantee you that. Guys, this was a good one. Thank you so much. We'll talk again after the weekend, right? To see, I don't know, maybe the Leafs go 8-1 and Austin comes back and hurts his fucking toenail or something. I don't know. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you guys real soon.
Ciao,
Be good.
guys.
Ciao.